At the recording of this video, today is December 9th, and today was the day that Malidoma Patrice Somé crossed over to the other world. So I just didn't think it would be a complete day without commemorating and acknowledging this very important day, and without acknowledging our elder. No, I never had the honor of meeting our elder, but I was very passionate about his writings and his life. And I still am, because a lot of us in the West or throughout the diaspora always imagine, what would our life be like had we never left Africa, or had we decided to return back to Africa and be initiated into our different ethnic groups. So when Malidoma Patrice Somé talks about returning back home and the different rituals he had to go through, his initiations, you just imagine what it would be like for many of us had we had those same experiences. So I felt like he stepped into our world, and in turn, by sharing what he experienced, it's like we stepped into his as well. And then I also felt like when he decided to leave the village and be friends with strangers, I felt like he really took it on. Like he really took on that mantle. He took that calling and help people from all over the world, all different kind of backgrounds. And so I'm just want to take my time and kind of unpack this video that was, well, this audio file actually that was recorded on the Minnesota Men's Conference. Here I am, I'm acknowledging them for the videos they have on their page, Minnesota Men's Conference. You can check it out. We have a few clips, audio clips from our elder, Malidoma Patrice Somé. So,
what I came to understand also is that certain type of knowing deletes the opportunity of accessing other areas of knowledge. As if there's a finite space, a knowledge space within us. I wanted to try, as clumsily as possible, to address the issue that I would like to call the healing of betrayal. But on second thoughts, I have the feeling that the result of the talk is going to determine the title. And so maybe by the end, when we're all done, the title will be different. The reason for that is that, again, I still remember this statement that my father related to me about the reason why it is important for me not to be in the village. He said something to the effect that hostility always translates behind itself the lurking presence of an unblessed person, which means that a person who is caught in the mania of expressing hatred is a person who is responding to the absence of blessing. And one of the reasons why my grandfather just stayed away from all this modern transformation was because he was worried about the white man's elders. Yeah. Because violence from an indigenous point of view comes from the fact that somebody was not blessed. And when you are not blessed, in fact, you're carrying a silent curse within you. Because everybody is entitled to one or the other. And more often than not, when blessing is not explicitly expressed, then curse take the space of blessing.
mm,
So the problem we're dealing with, at least anything that I came to understand as far as colonialism was concerned was that the African continent underwent what it did simply because someone either was cursed or was not blessed.
What do you think about that?
Because violence, from an indigenous point of view, comes from the fact that somebody was not blessed. And when you are not blessed, in fact, you're carrying a silent curse within you. Because everybody is entitled to one or the other. And more often than not, when blessing is not explicitly expressed, then curse take the space of blessing.
Mm.
So the problem we're dealing with, at least of anything that I came to understand as far as colonialism was concerned, was that the African continent underwent what it did simply because someone either was cursed or was not blessed.
So think about what our elders said. Africa underwent what it went through as far as colonization because someone was either cursed or not blessed. What do you think about that? What do you think? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the Minnesota Men's Conference for allowing me to use this invaluable footage of our elder, Malidoma Patrice Somé. Blessings.